Jacklyn Dougherty. Today I am live practicing my piano. Let me just get a phone charger because I didn't realize my phone needed a charger. Alright, so there's a few things that I'm going to work on today. I have like a list of things that I like to get done. I do have 2 songs that I like to play and practice today. And then I do have a few scale stuff that I want to work on today. So the first scale thing that I'm going to work on is I'm actually going to work on my C major scale. And what I'm going to focus on today in my C major scale, I'm going to be focusing on my fingering. And now, when I play my scales, arpeggios, cadence, chords, broken, inversions, literally everything that's inside this book, this one right here, you have to watch out your fingering. Because when you start playing music, you're going to notice that you're using those finger patterns in your song. And it's also going to help you that if you don't have fingering in your song, you're going to be able to kind of pick up the song and play it because you know your finger patterns. So whenever I play my scales, I always tend to watch not only my rhythm, but also watch my finger patterns to make sure I am playing fluently. I'm going to grab my timer. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of put on maybe 1, 2... I'm not going to do that. I was going to do where I just put 5 minutes on and just play. I'm going to put on a minute for each and work on each item for 1 minute. So I'm going to do my 1 octave scale for 1 minute. That's it. Alrighty, so now the next thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be actually doing my 2 octave scales, which means that I'm going to go from C to C. I kind of want to push you down. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to go from C to C for a minute, but I'm going to be doing my 2 octave scales. For 1 minute, and now I'm going to be doing my 3 octave scales for 1 minute. Your 3 octave scales go a little bit faster. They're going like 1E and a 2E, triplet, 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 triplet. So the same amount of, I have to fit 3 octaves within that timing. So it'll be triplet, 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 triplet. too. Alrighty, so I'm gonna be doing that. So 1, 2, 3. Alrighty, so I just did my 1 octave, 2 octave, 3 octaves of my scale. Now I'm gonna go into my block inversion. I'm gonna do block, then I'm gonna do broken. Today I'm gonna be doing my block hands together. I'm gonna work that out. Just going doing that one hands together. I'm gonna do that one hands together. So 5, 6, and I go. So that is my block inversions. Now I'm gonna do my hands together, and I'm gonna be doing my broken. And broken just means that you're playing it separate. So that's all it means. So that's what I'm gonna be doing right now. That was my broken inversions. Now I'm actually gonna do this one hand separate. I'm gonna now do my arpeggios in C major. So I'm gonna do that for a minute, hand separate. my other hand. Alright, so now it is time for me to do my cadence. My cadence slash chords. I'm actually gonna do the hands together. The so I just did that, the cadence and chord. That's what I've been working on. Now I'm gonna go ahead into G major. G major has one sharp in it. It has the F sharp. So whenever you see the one sharp sign, that means that you are gonna be playing that sharp. So do. By being hands together. Now I'm gonna do my G in 2 octaves. So 5, 6, and I go. energy. I am going to actually do that hand separate. So I'm going to do my right hand and then my left hand. I'm actually left-handed dominant, but I tend to always start with my right hand first when it comes to like the piano. So yeah. All right, so I'm going to do that. Alright, so now I'm going to do my other hand. Okay, that's fine. Now I am going to do my, arpeggios. I'm going to do that hand separate, so. my which sides. So I did my arpeggios, the root inversion. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm actually gonna go into some other scales that I know. So the next one I'm gonna go into each one. I'm gonna play them all to octave scales. The next one I know is D major. Yes, that one has two sharps, F and C. So that is your F sharp and C sharp. I'm gonna do 2 octaves for 1 minute. My A major. A major does have sharps, C sharp, F sharp, and G sharp. Next one is E major that I'm working on. E major has F sharp, G sharp, C sharp, and D sharp. That one has 4 sharps in there, so it has the F sharp, the G sharp, and the D sharp, and the C sharp. Those are all the sharps that you will see in that one. I'm gonna play that one next. I want to restart that time. This one has C and E sharp, and then it's gonna have all three black keys, which is F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, and then B. About that one, the one that I just played, the B major scale. On your left hand, when you are playing that, you start your B on the fourth finger. So instead of starting your B with your fifth finger, you'd be starting it on your fourth. So you start 4. So it's more comfortable for you to. So these two fingers are right there for the sharps. So it would be, and then. So it helps with so you're starting with your fourth finger because, so your the two longer fingers are ready to play those two sharps. And then you flip your third, instead of flipping to third, it's going to be your fourth, because no matter kind of what, these three fingers, finger 2, finger 3, and finger 4, are always going to be playing the black keys. Yes, your other two are going to play them, but it's very rarely. Usually, mostly, like when you see a chord, mostly it's going to be, and you have your sharps, it's mostly going to be your three longer fingers that are going to go. There are pieces, though, that have it where you're going to play the black key with your finger, with your pinky, but that they would write it in. Usually, if there's just a sharp there, like if there's like sharp, usually it's your three longer fingers are going to be playing majority of the time those chords. I'm gonna head into my next one, which is F major. This one has 4 sharps. You start with finger 2 and finger 4, and you just go. my my F major one. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play that one. Now that one on your right hand, you don't play your pinky, but on your left hand, you do play your pinky. So on the right hand, you're not gonna play the pinky whatsoever for this one, but you are gonna play. So when you do it, it's gonna be flip at 4, and then you would play it. But your fourth finger is going to aim for that sharp, because like I said, if you've been watching this live since I started probably a few minutes ago, your 3 fingers are going to play majority of the time the sharps. So it's going to, you can't have your 3rd finger aim, because how are you're not going to be able to like really complete it. So you're going to go 4th finger. So your 4th finger is going to aim for the B flat, okay? I'm going to do that for a minute. I'm going to do hands together. I'm probably going to do 2 octaves, but maybe just 1. Up until then, because I'm just gonna work on my up until F major. The next time I come around, I will add more, or I'll just keep working on those ones right there. I am gonna put this book away because I am gonna pull out the 2 pieces that I've been working on. So I'm actually gonna work on this one song here. It is called Autumn's Coming. It's like a fall theme song. I'm just gonna work on it. It's quite a few pages, but it's like primarily chords, and it's also working on my fingering. There is pedal markings and stuff like that. Now when it comes to the song, it is in A minor, so it is an A minor song. I'm just gonna play it quite a few times. I'm probably gonna play it through once, and then I'm gonna kind of pick and choose what spots I want to work at, or I might just play it a few times over and over. I'm gonna do where I've gotten up to, and then I'm gonna take it from there. Yeah. Thanks, real soon, all that. guys do one quick thing. I'll be right back, and then I'm gonna work on this song for a few minutes. All right, so I'm gonna put tell her. All right. Huh? So I'm gonna be putting 10 minutes on the clock, okay? And what am I gonna do during that 10 minutes, you may be asking? Well, I can tell you. I'm gonna be playing this autumn song kind of like on auto repeat. Just working on working on the tempo, making sure everything is smooth, making sure I'm using the pedals, right timing. Notes are being played at the right time. Notes are being played correctly. Literally, I'm just gonna take this 10 minutes and just focus on this song. I've already did all my technique stuff. Now it's just time for me to play. And I might not really be doing so much like the talking right now. I'm just gonna be focusing on playing right now. So if I slip and say something, I say it, but I'm just focusing on this. So. Alrighty, so yeah. I just played and made the sky decided to rumble. So, now I am going to take out my, next piece that I'm working on. The next piece that I am working on is my, I'll put that there. Alright, so the next piece that I am kind of working on is my Bach piece, and it's in the key of G, which is kind of good because we worked on some of the stuff in the key of G. So my clipboard music that I'm currently working on, that's what that is. So I'm gonna put 10 minutes on the clock, and I'm just gonna kind of work on where I got up to, and take it from there. Okay, so I'm gonna end my practice right there with all my song playing for the day. I most likely will be back later, so please subscribe, and I will see you soon. Bye!